friendly sort of atmosphere, friendly sort of also attitude. Educate them. What is Tibetan culture? What is the Tibetan sort of current situation? I heard, very recently, through one Tibetan who who in aeroplane from mainland China to Lhasa. So in the same aeroplane, one Chinese businessman and then another, among others, also the passenger, one Chinese businessman and one Chinese official who are working in Tibet. So between these two, serious discussion, heated discussion. The person, Chinese businessman, told that Chinese who are working in Tibet, he mentioned, as far as he heard through his friend, Tibetan culture is wonderful. Tibetan people, very nice people. And he also mentioned Dalai Lama, not that bad. He also some sort of, in the outside world, it's a very positive sort of view of Dalai Lama, like that. Then the Chinese who are working in Tibet, different view. He argued, but Tibet bad, Tibetan culture is backward, like that. So in the aeroplane, some heated discussion. Then finally, these two persons, then you see they concluded, now let us see who is right, whose view is right. And let us see when they after landed Lhasa. So like that. So you who have some sort of connection in business field in China must keep and then make friends and then educate them. No need to exaggeration. What you saw about Tibetan culture, about the Tibetan issue, and then hopefully say something nice, a little nice about me. So that's important. At the government level, they know the reality, but deny that. At the ordinary Chinese people level, I think mainly due to distorted information from Chinese officials, Chinese government, so they have the wrong view. Just 3 days ago, I met some Chinese student who study in some foreign countries. I met, and then one Chinese student who graduated one university. After we sort of some discussion or some talk, we talk about freedom or democracy or these things. Then that young Chinese student expressed to me, when China become more open, more sort of democratic sort of way, then your independent struggle, what will be? So he still doesn't know. We are not seeking independence. We lost since the existence of I think 4 decades. 4 decades, 1974. We made up in our mind. Sooner or later, we have to sort of talk with central government or Chinese government. So question of independence is unrealistic. So, and also it's possible, as far as material development is concerned, remain within the people of China. It might be our own interest, provided they respect Tibetan culture, Tibetan unique language, all these things. It's a mutual benefit. So we already made up 74. So since we already, I think Tibetan flags here, so I think some sort of vibration from Peking. Here I want to share you one my experience. 1954-55, I spent in Peking at least, I think, 6 months, 5 to 6 months. During that period, I had several occasions meeting with Chairman Mao Zedong. One occasion, Chairman Mao Zedong asked me, inquiring me, do you have flags or national flag? Then I, a little bit hesitant, I said, yes. Then he told me, oh, it must keep. You must keep beside national or red flag. So, in the recent years, in America, in some different countries, you see, our supporters carry Tibetan flag. So then I told them, in case some local Chinese officials came to protest to you because you carry a Tibetan flag, then told them, then must tell them, Dalai Lama already have permission from Chairman Mao himself. So this just was a casual talk. So keep, say, your close sort of friendship, then educate. Even one Chinese sort of have developed the right view about Tibet is helpful. So therefore, please keep this point in your mind. And meantime, you also get some money. That's good. Sometimes I telling the Western businessmen put some money in China because cheap labor. That is actually type of exploitation. But okay, so mutual benefit. So now in China, the laborers, they also, you see, begin to feel their salary unjustly low. So they carry some sort of fight. These are good, very good. Eventually China should develop independent labor union. And Chinese law, I often see sharing with Chinese friends. The Chinese law must be firstly independent, and then secondly, they must improve according to the level of international law level, status. That's very, very important. So then I think things will change. So in any way, my friend always show genuine feeling towards Tibet, towards Tibetan culture, and towards me personally also. Thank you very much. I always remember our friendship. Just I mentioned in the parliament, when we found genuine friends at a time we are passing through tremendous difficulties. We consider that friendship is very, very precious, very sacred. So that relationship remains till our death. So I very much cherish our relationship, our friendship. I really appreciate. So, as a genuine friend of mine, please share some my views, my fundamental views, sense of brotherhood, sisterhood, entire humanity. Think more well-being of all humanity. And small differences here and there is we can easily ignore. The important is major issue, major sort of what's the problem. So please keep in your mind. So then we become genuine comrade. This is a comrade. When I visit the European Parliament, group, different parties, So then when I visit Socialist Party group, they refer me comrade. Comrade in the good sense, not the not bad sense. When I was in China, as I mentioned earlier, 1954, 55, and then another, I think about 2-3 months, I visited different part of China. So at that time, usually when we talk or some sort of, what's the welcome sort of receptions or something, they usually say comrade or friend. The party member, they usually describe comrade. And then non-party member, they say friend. So at that time, I really felt these people truly comrade. But then eventually I found these are not comrades, but deep inside enemy each other, trying to hold on. What we call holding the other comrades was a throat. I noticed after 59, or around 59, after I left Pantuhe, defense minister, I really respect him. I really admire him. Wonderful communist. Good comrade. But then he disgraced. Then Liu Shaoqi, very good comrade, disgrace. All others are good comrades, then dismiss. Then finally, Chairman Moss personally pick up Lin Piao. Within a short period, he also became his enemy. So comrade, word comrade is just opposite meaning. So therefore I say comrade in good sense, genuinely, wholeheartedly, same view, thinking humanity, thinking global level. That's genuine, positive comrade, isn't it? So thank you very much. So now I'm leaving, and tomorrow, the mid-July, noon. Now I will be leaving. Certainly, my sort of few days sort of happy moment will remain in my mind, always very fresh. Thank you. So, first question. Perhaps I always prefer, because of the font, take few questions.